Good day, everyone. I wanted to jump on real quick. I've had a few windshields that I've helped with over the last since I received my Frog, and I understand like there's been some sellouts and things like that. You can get the Frog equipment through Drift Chris at texasglasstools.com or frogitout.com, but WRD products are great. I still use them. The bat and everything is great. The P8 line was my go-to line, and I really, really, really loved it. I tried Swift. I tried the Equalizer line. I tried I think it was the Kong, the orange. It was like a Gorilla line maybe. It might have been called Kong or something, but they were all good lines. Don't get me wrong. The Swift was good. The Equalizer was good. The Kong was a little too thick for my liking, but I always stuck with the Spiderline P8. Great line. And if you use it, awesome. It's an awesome line. We all know how great it is. I recommend if you are going to use the WRD products and you're going to use the Spiderline, the P8 is my favorite. And the X96, the P6, they're good lines. I have a little bit more... they're good lines for like quarter glasses and back glasses, things that are really pushed tight, some of your Volkswagen windshields. But if you have enough room, the P8 just has that little bit of added extra strength that you need from the P6 to P8. P10 is what I used on motorhomes and things that were a lot larger that I needed. It's a great line. It truly is a great line. You know, I would average about 12 windshields per time I strung as long as I was in the correct cutting angles and everything, and using the tool correctly. About 12 before I had to change it. I know a friend of mine got something like 27 or 30 cars out of a roll one time. Like, it was insane, but it's a great line. With that being said, this yellow cutout line from frogitout.com, the Yeti cutout line, this is by far the best line I have ever used. It's from, just the tension of it, just how it's super, super thin and flat, but yet still thick enough to where I don't have any awkward cutting angles. Won't really slow it down. A big, thick section of urethane's not really going to slow you down to the point where, it is by far, I love the feel of it. It doesn't bind up on itself. Sometimes with the wax coated lines, they tend to, as you're using them and they get hot, I've noticed they tend to kind of want to stick and melt to themselves as you're trying to unspool to use it again. Which is something that is definitely you can deal with. You can definitely deal with it, and I'm not discounting this line. I used it for many years since I went with WRD, and if you're using this line, that's great. It's great. It's a great product. There's no two ways about it. But trying all the other lines, I always went back to the Spider because I could feel the way my cutting tool was acting. I could feel through the tension and through the sound and just the overall, the way that the tool performed with this line that I couldn't do with other lines. I know Swift is really good, and it's a great line. I just did not, personally, it wasn't for me. Equalizer's lines are all great, but the ripcord and the ones they have, but it just wasn't for me. I just really didn't like the performance of it. It was good performance. They all equal. They're all like along the same lines, but for me, just the feel, the finish, the way that the tool reacted with the line, WRD was for me. But since finding this, when I purchased my Frog, it came with it. When I received my Frog, it came with it. And I've done very few windshields with it. I'm not going to say this is hundreds of installs and hundreds, because I don't install. I help out occasionally. And when I do, this line here for me has been just the feel. I can feel every little portion that I'm moving with this line. It's the failure point of the urethane seems to be a lot easier with this, to where it comes through easier. It doesn't want to bind up on itself. And the biggest thing is, once I get it rolled up, no matter how hard it was to pull through, it doesn't bind and stick on itself. It still unwinds and pulls back in easily. At this point, I don't know how many cutouts I would get on this, because I'm not cutting out all the time anymore. But the ones that I've used, I know that the line is not even in the slightest damaged, not even in the slightest. So you can take it out, and it honestly, it's very low discoloration on this line too. It like I said, the feel's nice, the fit's nice of it. I'm not really sure what it's made of to make it different than the lines that I've used in the past, but the finish, the feel, the way the tool performs with this line, I think it can benefit from any tool you have out there on the market. I really do. I really believe that this will, you'll love it if you try it. I mean, because I did. You check out the website. I'm not sure what all thicknesses and everything that they offer, because I don't know their whole line at Frog It Out, but I know with coming with my frog, this right here, the Yellow Yeti, I would use this on anything. It's got the thinness to go behind the quarters, to windshields, to the big RVs. I would use this on anything. So for me, it's a no-brainer. You know, and if I needed to fall back on something, I don't have the Yeti line, and I'm in a portion where I'm cutting out a bunch of things, then I'm going to go with the WRD if I'm out of the Yeti. But I must say that all those years of, you know, using WRD products and really loving them, the bat's amazing, the spiders, or the spider line's amazing, the what is it, the Spider 4 is the one I have, it's amazing, the Dock, all their tools are great, and keep using them because they're amazing. But I found the new line, and the new frog tool works great. So I just wanted to jump on real quick and, you know, give a little bit of a review of a line. If this is something you want to see more of, like tool comparisons or something like that, let me know. You know, the show is evolving. I'm down for comparison videos. I'm down for, you know, different things. Just, you know, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, bell notification, all that. If you're on Spotify, like the show. If you only do it through Facebook, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. You know, the feedback's always nice to see, especially for me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. If there's a certain show you want to see, let us know. You know, FaceTime or instant Facebook Messenger, or however you need to go about getting a hold of us. Let us know, because we would be more than happy to provide those shows. We got some great shows coming up. This will probably be released with the Jeff's show. I'll probably drop it in a commercial with Jeff's show. I might release it on its own. It might be a standalone little video going into the weekend or something. I don't know. But yeah, this right here, frogitout.com, texasglasstools.com. Check them out. WRD products, they have their own websites and everything if you want to check those out as well. But for me, I believe I've made the switch because it's just an amazing, amazing product. The Yellow Yeti cutout line. And if you've used this line and you like it, you know, leave comments, let them know. But if you've used it and you don't like it, also leave comments and let us know what you don't like about it. Because I'll go on and, you know, we can bring you on the show and we can have a discussion about it if you want. But let us know, because I want to see what everybody else is thinking. If maybe I'm the only one that's just out here and on the sidelines, not, you know what I mean, like completely out of left field, detached from reality of everyday installations. Let me know. But if you love it, you know, get on Frog It Out and order you some. If you want to try it, get on Frog It Out and order you some. Or TexasGlassTools.com and get you some. But yeah, it's a great product. I like it. So have a great day, everybody.